Hi, my name is Serge Saga, and I would like to share with you some of some things I have discovered with a tool called LAN Core, which is one of the most advanced technology in thin clients. This is the web page of the project. The project has been launched by this guy, which is very cool. I wrote him some mails and he answered me very quickly, which is a researcher in I think he's in Spain. Okay, so this LAN Core project is a server, is a RDP server, a remote desktop project, a remote desktop protocol server. I installed it here. So you have some requirements. First, you have to respect some requirements if you want to launch this project. First, you have to install a Windows XP SP2 at least. You can share it. You can check it right here. Windows XP, and I have installed XP3 because we are in 2011. So okay, and you have to create 5 accounts at least. That's one of the requirements set by the project manager. So the accounts are right here. I've created 5 accounts, 5 limited accounts, of course. Here they are, client 1, client 2, etc, etc, etc. So client 1 is launched on the server right here. You can see it right here. Okay, and the other clients are, as you can see, count limité in French, so it means limited account, which is not, of course, which is not administrator account, as you can see it right here. Okay, and you have, of course, to set the RDP protocol. You can do it right here, properties and remote desktop. You have to launch that here to authorize the protocol to be set and to be used, and you have to choose the at least 5 clients, 5 users that are able to use this protocol RDP. So I have my 5 clients here. Okay, once you've done this, you have to install a patch created by the project manager. This patch authorizes you to launch an unlimited RDP protocol sessions, because, as you know, in Windows XP you only have one account, one connection at least at a time. You can't launch 2 or 3 connections as you do it in Windows Server version. So it's very interesting. So first you have to install this. You have to learn this. It's very simple. It's a batch program. Instructions are here, as you can see. So you have to run install RDP, okay, and then you run ts reg patch, which is regedit program, and then you have to learn gpedit.msc. that way. When it appears, you simply have to go to okay, you simply have to go to select computer configuration, administrative templates, network, etc, etc. So you simply have to follow the instructions. Computer configuration, administrative templates, network, and then network connection, firewall, profile. Here, and you have to enable this, because by default it's not authorized, it's not enabled, it's disabled, but you simply have to click like this and make this enable, right? And you have to do the same thing in profile standard profile. You have to enable this also, right? And then you simply have to reboot the server. Okay, once you reboot, you simply have to download the program itself. You simply have to install it. It's very simple. And then let me close this windows, and then when you launched it, you have this. You simply have to configure the server, to choose if you have an external server, DHCP for DHCP if you have an external server, or you prefer to use the internal server. You have to set the IP address, the first IP address, the number of hosts that the DHCP is able to address. You have to set the gateway and the DNS servers. Okay. At the TFTP level on your server, you simply have to choose the directory, but it is already chosen by the program automatically, and the boot file name, which is a small program which is launched by the clients of the TFTP server, right? And then we simply have to launch the clients, and I'll do it in the next session. So one thing I have to tell you also is to configure the terminal server before they are started. You have to choose the kind of keyboard, the keyboard layout, the resolution of the clients. So for example, if I take that one, I can say modify. Okay, and as you can see, I have a resolution right here, which I can change. I can choose the resolution which I like to set. You have to choose the kind of monitor you have. You have many choices right here. Basically, you can choose generic if you don't want to choose another one. You have to set the default settings. And here, as you can see, I have a keyboard language. I can set in French, for example, or in English, etc, etc. You can even choose the type of mouse, right? And you can also choose how to enable or disable the audio redirection, right? And one of the most important thing is to set the server address here, the right server address, which is by default on mine settings, which is by default 0.105, and also the credentials of the client, which will be launched on the Fin client. Of course, the credentials is one of the five, at least the 5 credentials I've set at the beginning, if you remember, right? Client 1 to 5. Okay, and that's it. As you can see here, everything is clear. The server, devices, I have my keyboard, I have the kind of the type of mouse, and I set the credentials right here. You can see also the resolution, the preferred resolution. This is another one. I can check Here I have terminal. Here I think you don't have to change anything. There's nothing important right here. But on server, it's very important to have the right server, to have the right credentials here, to choose the right keyboard language, because it's not funny when you start with another language which is not yours, of course. And you can choose the default monitor. The default settings are okay, I think, and the resolution you would like to set for the thin clients, right? Then when the LAN core server is ready, I simply have to launch the clients by using the network interface kit. Okay, I'll launch it here. Okay, I can do the same for the other one. Okay, so we have simply the DHCP server which starts, and then the trivial FTP server starts just after that. Okay. That's pretty simple. And as you can see here, you can see the terminals. You will see the exact number of clients being launched. Have a look here. As you see, we have 2 clients. So here I have number 2, client started, and I have the name of the clients, and I also have the users launched on those thin clients, right? And also I have the time, etc. It's very advanced, and that's why I really like this software. So here we have the clients which use the same account number client 4, and here we have account number client 6, that you can see them here, client 4, client 6. You have a MAC address, the IP address, etc., etc. Okay, bye bye.